Hello, beautiful being of light. My name is Macaya Miracle. I'm the co-creator of Accelerated Light Healing, and today I just wanted to share with you a little bit about the interdimensional wealth attunements. You might be thinking, what the heck's an interdimensional wealth attunement? Well, I just wanted to talk about that a little bit because I'm doing a class on that in about a week here. So, an interdimensional wealth attunement is connecting with the energies and the function of a specific dimension to reclaim a part of yourself that you may have lost or might not have access to, so you have more power and more access to your gifts to create wealth, to attract wealth, and manifest your purpose and really the reason you're here on this planet, to allow that to flow gracefully and easily so you can manifest that and actualize it in physical reality with total ease. So these interdimensional wealth attunements are about journeying to the different dimensions and attuning with the energies there uh, that will have a specific healing function on your wealth and wealth journey and your ability to create wealth. So I just wanted to go through what the 12 interdimensional wealth journeys are real quickly so you can have a really deep understanding of why they're so valuable to connect with these different dimensions to help you live an easy, blissful life where you're creating it in a way that makes it more magical, more blissful, and more dreamy than you ever imagined possible. So the first wealth attunement, interdimensional wealth attunement, is the grounding attraction of wealth. That's the first dimension, the grounding attraction of wealth. If you think about if you had a rope tied to a bucket of gold, let's say, the bucket of gold was 20 feet away from you or 10 meters away from you. And there's a rope attached to it, and all you have to do is pull the rope to get it to you. Well, if you're in midair and the rope and the bucket is in midair, like you can't actually pull the rope because you have no gravity. Let's say you're in space and there's zero gravity. You can't actually really pull it towards you because you have no leverage points. That being said, if you're on the ground, whether the bucket is in the air or on the ground, you now have leverage to pull that bucket towards you, and now it's coming towards you, and your wealth is coming towards you. You need to be really grounded to literally pull that wealth towards you and attract it towards you and vibrate that into your reality. I know that was kind of a weird example, but hopefully that point came across. The second dimension is the natural, playful aspect of wealth. So how many times have you worried about wealth and money? Oh, I don't have enough money to pay my rent. How am I going to make that? Oh, I don't have enough money to buy food today. How am I going to make that? Oh, I don't have enough money to pay my phone bill. How am I going to make that? How much worry does that create in you? Well, if you were hanging out with a friend or a lover that made you worry all the time, would you really want to spend a lot of time with that person? No, of course not. And that's money's perspective on you. If you're worrying about it all the time, it's like that person's not as fun to play with. I don't know if I want to give my entire self to that person. But if you have a lover or a friend that's really playful and you really enjoy spending time with them, it's just an amazing, joyous experience every time you meet. If that's playful, and money loves that. Money loves it when you're playful with it. Money loves it when you hold it, when you hug it, maybe you even kiss it or spread it all over your bed and roll around with it because you love it so much. Play with money. So the second dimensional, interdimensional wealth attunement is the natural, playful aspect of wealth. So you're going to be attuning with the energies of these so you can reclaim those abilities in you to create wealth and play with wealth and interact with wealth in a way that makes it come around with total ease, much more effortlessly. The third dimensional wealth attunement is the physical creation of wealth. That's literally about creating wealth in physical reality. Bringing it to you, creating it, seeing it, having it, expanding it, multiplying it. The fourth dimensional wealth attunement is the reinstatement of your wealth timeline, and I'm so excited about this one because you have lived many, many, many lives. You have, not just on this planet, but probably other planets and star systems. You're also living parallel lives, most likely. In some of those lifetimes you lived, had a very abundant nature. And for some reason that was taken out of your timeline. So we're going to bring back in the abundant nature that you know how to be because you've experienced it and reinstate it into your timeline for this life. So you have wealth in your timeline, which will allow you to like manifest it really, 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 really fast, really quickly. The fifth dimensional wealth attunement is the infinite love infusion for wealth. So again, do you like to be around people that don't love you and don't care about you, or do you like to be around people that love you? Same thing with money. Money loves to be around people that love it, pay attention to it, and give it so much love, gratitude. So we're going to bring in an infusion of infinite love for you and between you and wealth, so your life can be infinitely loving wealth, which makes it show up in your life as if by magic. The sixth dimensional wealth attunement is programming the morphic field for wealth. So on the sixth dimensional level, there's a morphic field that has all these concepts and ideas in it. And maybe your idea is, I'm not wealthy. Maybe other people's idea of you is, that person's not wealthy. We're actually going to put that in the morphic field like, I am wealthy. I have lots of money. I deserve wealth. Wealth comes to me easily. And things like that really tune you with those energies. So it infuses the entire field of our reality with that for you. Entire field of our planet, entire field of our reality. The seventh dimensional wealth attunement is receiving the sacred song of wealth. The law of attraction states intention plus feeling equals manifestation. The intention is, I'm wealthy. I have lots of wealth. But where's the feeling in that? Well, the seventh dimensional is all about the music, the sound, the harmonics of creation for our galaxy. And so when we state that intention of I'm wealthy, like what's the song of that? What's the feeling aspect of that? Because when you listen to a song on the radio or on your stereo, or hear somebody play music, it invokes the feeling in you. Feeling comes from vibration. So, we're going to be receiving the sacred song of wealth from the seventh dimension in you to embody that feeling state of I am wealthy. So you have the intention of I am wealthy plus the feeling, which will be the sacred song from the seventh dimension, equals manifestation. It's going to be such an amazing experience. Hopefully change your life. The eighth dimensional wealth attunement is connecting with the galactic intention of wealth. So on a galactic level, for whatever reason our galaxy was created, it wanted to create us all in abundance. At some point down the line we forgot that. May or may not be due to our own fault. But regardless of why that happened, it's programmed there in the intention of why our galaxy was created. So once we connect with that, we just have knowing of like, oh yeah, I'm completely abundant. Everything's abundant. I can manifest everything with total ease. I can have as much money and wealth as I want, effortlessly. Because that's one of the reasons our galaxy was created, to experience, to know abundance. The ninth dimensional wealth attunement is the galactic synchronicity of wealth. So part of wealth is about noticing the synchronicities in your life. Oh, this person has this opportunity for me. Then check in with your body. Is this going to expand my life? If your body says yes, then go for it. Or maybe you just have this crazy intuition like I should move to Bali. If you don't already live in Bali, that's probably a pretty big move. But if you check in with your body and your body's like, yes, that's really what we're supposed to be doing right now, maybe there's amazing wealth opportunities over there. And most people, when they talk about abundance in the spiritual community, they say, well, abundance isn't just money, it's friendships, relationships, love, food, whatever it is. And that's very true. We're going to be focusing on wealth and money when we do these interdimensional wealth attunements, which will inherently influence the rest of your abundance, friends, uh, houses, lovers, whatever it is that you're looking to have an abundance of. The 10th dimension is the infinite possibilities of wealth. So we are going to go into allowing all the different streams of income and wealth, that all the different streams that can create wealth for you, to show up in your life, to actually have a picture of all those different streams. Then you can choose which ones really work for you, which ones are resonant for you, to the point where you're like, yeah, I want to have that in my life. You can choose which ones work for you, just start creating them. The 11th dimensional wealth attunement is the infinite receiving of wealth. The 11th dimension is the divine feminine, infinite receiving. So open your body and your energy field, infinitely receive wealth, and melt away any blockages that you have to abundance, creating abundance and receiving, opening you up to infinite receiving of everything, including wealth. If you have troubles receiving, if you're like, no, I don't need that, they should have it because I'm taking something away from them, or no, I'm going to pay for lunch even though you just offered, no, or don't give me that gift, or oh, you shouldn't have, all that's going to melt away with this 11th dimensional wealth attunement of infinite receiving. So if you have troubles receiving, if you give too much or you're not willing to receive, you're going to open your body, your energy field. It's going to be amazing. Then the 12th dimensional wealth attunement is the infinite creation of wealth. So the 12th dimension is the divine masculine, the intention for our universe and all universes. When you connect with that intention and the power of the 12th dimension with the feeling aspect of the divine feminine from the 11th dimension, wealth, the creation of wealth is just easy. You have so much power. You have the power of all the universes, especially our entire universe. You can just ask in the 12th dimension, like, what you want. What do you want? $3,000, $30,000, $300,000, $3 million, $30 million, $300 million, whatever it is that you want. You just ask the pure consciousness of the 12th dimension, the divine masculine, infuse that into the intention for our universe. It combines with the 11th dimensional energy, which is the feeling of the divine feminine plus the infinite receiving. Shoves down into the 10th dimension, which is the infinite possibilities of wealth, which allow all these streams of wealth to flow to you, to show up in your life as if by magic. Shoves down into the 9th dimension, which allows for the synchronicity of all the different ways those opportunities can show up in your life to show up. Shove down into the 8th dimension, which is the galactic intention of wealth. So all of that steps down into a intention for our galaxy, so it makes sense to manifest in our galaxy. Shoves down into the 7th dimension, which will infuse that with the feeling of the sacred song of wealth, harmonics of your wealth creation. Which then steps down to the 6th dimension, the morphic field, which patterns the morphic field with patterns of light, color, and sacred geometry, which allow for the energy of you being wealthy to be held in our galaxy, which then steps down into the 5th dimension, which infuses it with infinite love, so it can actually manifest on our planet, which steps into the 4th dimension, which now is also infused with your wealth timeline, and it projects an image with the infinite love through the 4th dimension onto the earth plane, so it can manifest on the earth plane in that image of higher dimensional consciousness and manifestation. So you start having the physical manifestation, the physical actualization of money show up in your life as if by magic. Such an amazing process, and I'm so excited to go on these journeys with you. You're just going to claim your power, claim all the healing functions, receive all the healing from all these different dimensions, so you can have a life of ease with wealth. If you're excited about this, click the link below. It's going to bring you to the page where you can find out even more about the interdimensional wealth journeys. And I'm really excited about sharing these with you, and I hope you'll join us on this magical journey into interdimensional wealth. Thank you so much for receiving all of this today. I look forward to playing with you again soon.